Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of Spinner Baseball. I'm your host Dennis from the beautiful Northwest Arkansas Cincinnati Razorback Room, and today's episode we're going to talk about ground balls to the infield. We're going to be getting into the beginning of strategy. We're going to keep it simple today. We're not going to get real advanced, but we're going to talk about what happens when a ground ball is hit in the infield in mechanical baseball. So the first thing that we want to do is put a pitcher into the spinner, wind our pitching finger up, loosen up, and give him a quick spin. So boom, we spin Addy Joss, and we're trying to land on that G down there, and look at that. Oh yeah, got it on the G. Now once it lands on that G, the ball can go anywhere in the infield. It is hit to any of the infielders. So what we're going to do is insert the ground ball disc into a spinner to determine where it goes. We're going to spin the inner circle of the ground ball disc. This is why it's a good reason to have a couple extra spinners on your game. You can see we landed on the second base. The ball is hit sharply to the second baseman, Colton Wong, trying to make a play. And there's your basics. Spin the pitcher, lands on a G, spin the infield card to find out where it goes if there are runners on base. Without runners on base, the batter is retired. However, what if I get to spin my batter? So if Addy Joss would have spun a B or an H minus or a W minus, anything that I get to spin my batter, I'll put Nap Lajoie in there and put him in a spinner, wind up my spinning finger and let it fly. I'm going to do everything I can right here to try to make Lajoie land on a ground ball, and boy, look at that, I got it, and that landed on a 2. The 2, if you're a right-handed batter, is going to be a ground ball that's going to be pulled to the left-hand side of the infield. So now I insert the ground ball disc, I spin it away, give it a quick shot, and it lands on looks like it's going to land on the shortstop, so Derek Jeter gets to field this ground ball. Let's spin Nap again and let's see where this time it lands, and as you can see we'll give it a quick spin, and this time as we're going with it, it lands on let's see here, it's going to land on the 6. A 6 is a ground ball to the middle infielders. You can see that highlighted right there. It'll either be fielded by the second baseman or the shortstop, and so now we need to determine which fielder will field this ground. So we insert the infield disc once again using the inner circle results. Spin it, it's going to a middle infielder, and look at that, it landed on the third baseman. Third baseman's not a middle infielder, but it's on the left-hand side of the infield, and so what we're going to do is determine that the left-hand middle infielder fielded the ball, and that would be to the shortstop. Had the spin landed on the first base side like that, it would have been fielded by the first base side middle infielder, the right side middle infielder, or the second baseman. So let's get back to Nap once again. Let's put him in the spinner, spin him around. Let's see where it lands this time. Lands on the 12. That's an opposite ground ball. As you can see here, it's going to go to the right side of the infield, and going to be fielded by one of the right side infielders. And so to determine which infielder, let's spin that infield card once again, and as you can see this time though, it lands on the third baseman. Well, the third baseman is the wrong side, but he's a corner infielder. And so what we're going to do is use the oppo corner infielder, which is going to be the first baseman this time, or Hal Chase. So we're going to stop there for today, just showing you how to determine where the ball goes once you do spin, and decide who gets to go where and what happens. Just something to start with, and here's something to leave you with.
Look at this. It is home by 40.